Hello everybody, this is Circuit here, and welcome back to Real Racing 3, sort of. And today, we're back at Circuit De Catalunya Grand Prix, and we're in the Nissan GTR. And normally, well, let's just do the race. I won the race, and I kinda little bit cheated. Because I really wanted to win this race. Oh man, it's doing the silly stuff again. Don't worry, the front bumper is broken. I forgot to set the things for this thingy. Why do I forget to do this? Don't worry, you can clearly see this stuff. I beat friends. And I'm gonna get some fame too. Yeah, sorry you can see it, but my car had bumper damage. I forgot to keep forgetting to do this in my Real Race 3 videos. Alright, let me fix the thing, and I'll be right back. There we go. Oh, it's still a little bit dark. That's okay. So, this is part of the All-Star Nintendo Series, and this is the Cloud Music All-Star Finals. Yeah, let's go. And one thing is, actually, let me show you. So this is my Nissan GTR, and a bit of a story on this car is, as you can see, it's the number 10, and the light is in the way. Look at that thingy. It looks like a cape off of a superhero thingy. I'm gonna turn off the light. I'll be back in a second. Alright, now. Okay. So as you see, this car is the number 10. You're probably wondering why it's the number 10. Well, that's because, well, my daddy, he's a fan of this car. I mean, normally, he wouldn't be a fan of modern cars. Like, well, he is a fan, but like not a fan, not like a fan, but a fan of modern cars. He's like more of interested in the American classic. But out of all the modern supercars, this is one of his favorites because it has quite the acceleration, and Daddy, he likes this car a lot, and. Once a long time ago, we went to, well, not a long time ago, actually a couple years back in 2013, we went to a car show down at Providence Place Mall, and we didn't think we'd see this car there, but we just so happened to do so, and we saw this car, and we watched the videos on it, and he said that this car was going like a 10-second car. What he meant by 10-second car is that it can go a quarter mile in 10 seconds. And he likes to go up to people, and, well, people are going to go like, people say, wow, this is a nice car. And then Daddy tells them, yeah, this is a 10-second car, did you know that? And he's like, nope, I didn't know that. And he was going around telling a lot of people that fact. And because he was doing it, I thought this car deserved the number 10 in my collection. So that's how this car got its number. Now, a bit of a tricky story, getting into the lead. You see that Ferrari F12 Berlinetta? Well, I thought it was a good idea to go into this turn, but I kind of regret doing this because I lost a couple spots. So basically, there was this Ferrari F12 Berlinetta that would not want to get past. I tried to pass it, but my car was like tight in the corners and stuff, and I couldn't really get a grip of the car. I was trying to keep it on the track, but the brakes were weak and I was overdriving the corner. Plus, this car didn't have very much grip either. By the way, you're probably wondering why this is on Circuit De Catalunya Grand Prix when I just did this track yesterday in the Porsche GT4, and the Porsche Cayman GT4. Well, normally I wouldn't do the same track the second day, but this car, I wanted to drive this car on a track that you probably wouldn't expect me to drive it on. Which is Circuit De Catalunya, and originally this car didn't have a race on Circuit De Catalunya, but then the All-Star Vendetta series came, and that series came into the game after Catalunya was introduced, and so Catalunya just so happened to be one of the tracks out of all the events, and the Nissan GTR, this car here, and along with a few other cars, got to drive on the track. Obviously, the Circuit De Catalunya track came in with the Ferrari update, which had that car in it, so it doesn't really count. But and the same goes for the. I think it's the same. No, I don't know if I don't think it's the same for the Porsche 911 Turbo. That car came in before this track came in, along with the Nissan GTR, the McLaren P4, and the Lamborghini Aventador. This car was a bit tight, even though it has a lot of acceleration. In fact, this is one of the fastest accelerating cars in the world. Well, production cars, I should say. Yeah, this is one of the world's fastest accelerating production cars. Not fastest car, fastest accelerating production car. This car only goes up to 200 miles per hour. Obviously, the fastest car in the world is the Koenigsegg Agera R. But this car is the fastest accelerating. Not the fastest, but one of the fastest. And the fastest, probably I'm not sure what the fastest accelerating car in the world is. It's either the Porsche 918 Weissach package or the Ariel Atom V8 or something. Yeah. I might take this car into a drag race at some point. Yeah, I don't think I've done any drag races in this Real Racing 3 sort of series. So now, at this point in the race, I'm getting aggravated with the Ferrari. So watch what happens. I push him off the track. And even though I going off the track too, I didn't skid, so I was able to recover quickly. And I got ahead of the Ferrari, and he lost the position too. So, oh, by the way, right now, I just want to say that, unfortunately, there will be no scaring people speeding cars tonight. Because the iPad case is falling apart, and to the point that it just didn't want to survive, and it just fell into pieces. Well, not into pieces, into two pieces. Like, you know that thing that goes around the iPad case? It just fell right off. When I was taking a movie car that was speeding through the road, the thing just fell right off. And also, even though actually, I wasn't recording at the time. I was just getting ready to record the car. I wasn't actually recording it. It was coming so fast, so I had to move the iPad fast, and the iPad case touched into the iPad off switch, and then and because the car was running away, the case just fell apart like that. I know it sounds like a silly story, but it happened. Sorry about that thingy. So the case fell apart, and this is bad because if the car isn't in the case, then it gets all slippery and stuff. And what I'm afraid of is if I shake it too much when I'm holding it out of the window, is I'm afraid it'll fall out of my hands and fall into the abyss. And I do not want that to happen. So, unfortunately, I can't do scaring people tonight, and I don't have any other case to record. I don't have any other iPad case either. So this means that, well, luckily tomorrow I'm gonna get some tape so I can tape it up. It's gonna be a bit of a poopy design, but it's better than nothing. Plus, I want to continue my speeding car series because it's been postponed for some time. So unfortunately, there won't be any speeding cars tonight. There will definitely be tomorrow night. And that's the end of this race. So guys, of course I've already shown you the thingy, so hang on. Let's check the finishing grid. Okay, James isn't in the race. Alright, whatever. Wow. Apparently I drove this car some time ago and I were at all the service. Doesn't matter because even if the car was fully serviced, the car wouldn't have any more service left after doing this race. And by the way, it's fully upgraded too. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Well, and I'll see you in the next video. That was quite the outro. Alright, see you in the next video.